Welcome to the Continental. This is Mr. Continental, wishing you guys a happy Thanksgiving. What I wanted to go over today is I wanted to go over my arsenal, what I got going on right now, and then we can kind of check back in a year and see like what we have in the future. I want to know what you guys have going on. I swear I'm not a fed, just, I love having conversation in the comments, whatever you guys are comfortable with. But starting off with the big boys, we'll go ahead and start off with my AK-103 from PSA. She was a completely stock, AK-103. Chambered in 7.62 by 39. She had the black synthetic furniture, but I wanted to bring her a little bit more into this century. So what I did is I got Midwest Industries Alpha furniture, or Alpha AK furniture. I got the 6-inch handguard because I did want to reduce weight as much as possible. Although the 10-inch handguard did look sick. I mean, AKs are already heavy. I also got this from Midwest Industries. It's like a Picatinny barrel mount. It's good for mounting your flashlight. If you guys have taken notice, I do like adding mag wells to pretty much all of my guns. I do have one on my AK, or it's just one thing I really don't want to have to think about when I'm really running drills or like God forbid something happens. I do have an ALG trigger. They do really help with clean break. They make like the trigger a lot lighter. I believe this one's a 3.5 pound pull. It's a double stage trigger. Relatively inexpensive upgrade to have that makes a big difference in your shooting experience. One of the first optics that I ever got was this Holosun, I believe it's the HS510. And this baby has been with me for a long time. She's been on a lot of different rifles. I've been running hers for, I believe, about 6 years now. And she's given me no issues. And outside of that, my state, in case you're wondering why she looks neutered. My hopes for the future as far as like my AK platforms is that I do hope to get a 5.56 AK in the future. I know that could be like an abomination for some of you AK bros, but I like 5.56 as a round and I like the AK platform, or the AK rifle as a platform, so that's like a good middle ground for me. Now moving on to my AR. I did build her myself. She's a PSA Saber upper and an Aero Precision lower. And pretty much every single part of this rifle is custom made by me the way I like it. I got a Magpul stock. I got a Magpul MOE grip, which I really like. I got this HRF AR Magwell, which honestly, I feel like I need that more in my AR than I would on my AK. I would just always fumble my AR reloads. Really nice to just get like a quick reload in without like thinking about it. It also will help in the inevitable future when I do hope to get night vision at some point. And if you know anything about night vision, or if you have any experience in night vision, at night it can be kind of tricky to reload. So any assistance you can get with reloading your rifle, that's another great reason to why a magwell could be good for you. I did get this slightly extended magazine release. Just helps with like, I just have like a clean, solid fit on my reload every single time. I don't have to think about it. And then I do have, a bad lever on it. Just helps my gun feel like a race car. Like if I lock it, insert mag, I just hit the lever. It's really quick. Of course, got my Cali key. So if you're wondering why she's so damn big, that's why. California compliant. I got my EOTech on it. This is the EXP3-30, so it's a single dot. It does have night vision capability for that future. We're always planning for the future. I do have an off-brand Unity riser. I was not about to drop a couple $100 on an extra inch. I'm sure there's a dick joke in there somewhere. Over here, I have, I think the company's called Eclipse. I saw this like hand stop online and I just fell in love with the look, and after I bought it I fell in love with the function. It's not as angled as like your standard angled foregrips that you see, and it's not as straight as some of the standard Magpul foregrips. It's like a perfect blend. It's very natural. Of course I got some rail scales going on my rifle for protecting my hands when I'm shooting without gloves. I got a Streamlight, forgot the model is, I think it's blah 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 something. But yeah, I think this bad boy's about 1,000 lumens. And then I do have like this 100 Concepts flashlight cover. The reason for that is obviously to help with negligent discharges of your light. That never really happens to me, but it's always there as a precaution. But honestly, the main reason is that flashlights are meant to kind of reflect light within, the casing. So if you're like, let's say you're in the bushes someone shines their flashlight, if your flashlight's exposed, it's actually going to reflect back to them, and that's going to give away your position. So I'm always trying to, you know, reduce my signature as much as possible. Moving on to the upper itself, it is a PSA Saber. Say what you will, but this rifle has been working, or this upper has been working extremely well for me. It does have a J-Mac muzzle brake, and it's a pin and welded 14.5. So it helps reduce a little bit of the length and weight in that sense. Okay, so that's the big boys out of the way. Let's go ahead and go to give some love to the small guys. These aren't all the guns that I've had over the years. I used to have a CZ P01, as you guys remember from the older videos in the channel. And I did have a tricked out Glock 17. I have since sold those, although I do miss them quite a bit. But enough living in the past. Let's go ahead and talk about what I got now. I have a Glock 19 Gen 5. I did get that from a PPT, and I pretty much have kept it stock. It came with like a elevated, like a slide release. Now that is on both sides. So that's like one of the nice things about Gen 5 Glock. All the internals are stock. I did add this like aluminum magwell, and then of course a Streamlight TLR7. Streamlight is kind of my go-to like flashlight company, because I'm not going to spend like $300-400 bucks on like a Surefire X300. That's crazy. It's just a light, guys. And yeah, I've had great experiences with this one. She did kind of give me problems in the past. I'm still trying to figure that out, but occasionally she'll just she'll double feed. But whatever, that's a problem for my gunsmith for another day. Now, moving on, I did want to have something that was more concealed carry capable. So I did go ahead and pick up the Hellcat Pro. Now it's not much smaller as far as length than the 19, but what it does make up for is width. There's just the sheer girth. Like don't let its size affect you. They both shoot the same round. So it's 1 inch thick compared to like a standard pistol that's like 1.3 or 1.4 inches thick. And believe it or not, that makes a massive difference when you're carrying it all day. Like, you know, the thickness of the gun really does affect your comfort as well as your printing. And outside of that, I mean, go ahead and watch the video if you guys want to know more about this one. We did, you know, make a breakdown on it. And of course, I just have like the gear up package, like whatever red dot they give you. I think it's like a Crimson Trace. It's been working fine, but I don't really rely on it too much. I do have, you know, the high visibility night sight with the U-notch rear irons going on for it. Something I do want to talk about, maybe I'll make a whole video on it depending how interested you guys are. This is a trigger holster. It's just like a very minimalist holster, as you can see. It really takes up almost nothing. And pretty much the idea behind this is that obviously the point of the holster outside of carrying it is to stop the pistol from going off. And it achieves that by basically just covering the trigger completely. And I still have just as much carrying capability. And I mean, just look how small this holster is compared to like, you know, a Safari Land or like a, you know, a tier 1 holster, or like, you know, any of the, you know, the usual competitors. Pretty much it for the handguns. Now moving on to the gear, I think that's what you guys have all been waiting for. Plate carrier. If you guys remember, this is like one of our first big videos that kicked off. Now it's obviously, I don't have any mags in it right now. It's kind of bare bones, but this carrier has kind of been my advancement into like quality gear. Now that being said, I'm about to shoot myself in the foot. This is an off-brand FPC plate carrier. We are broke college students, but you know, we try to exercise our rights when we can. So that's why I did get this off-brand, and honestly, for everything that I've needed it's worked just fine. I got like a Baofeng running to the back of my carrier. I can hold 3 mags up front. I got 2 mags right here. I got like a general purpose pouch right here where I can keep like batteries, map, compass, matches, like, you know, the deluxe. And then over here, if I wanted to, I can run a water bottle, or if I feel like I need extra mags, I got that. The plate carrier does have, they call it like this assault pack, where you can put like 40mm grenades, like I'm gonna have those. But I guess I can, you know, fit some more things in there. And then of course, this pouch right here is where I run my radio and anything else. On the back right here, I got this like quick release IFAC kit. And then in the front, running an OD green fanny pack because I'm not gonna just drop 30 bucks just to make the color match. It's kind of gay if you think about it. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so that's, you know, that gives me more options. I kind of keep it pretty empty. I don't really want to fill it up unless I really have to. Now, moving these pistols aside, I'm sure you guys remember this baby girl. This is a Russian Smersh gear that I got. If you guys remember that like first video I got, or that first video that we made on like LBEs and like things like that. This specifically is known as a Smerch. You got your fanny dunch pouch right here. And then of course, like you can put like all sorts of different things, whatever you want, like food, jackets, whatever. And then you got like 4 pouches on both sides that can just carry 3 mags each. So if you're really like a mad lad, you can just stack up on 12 magazines and like you can just run it. Keeps your back clear. Keeps your chest clear if you want to lay down. And then if you guys saw the video, of course, you can layer it with a sleek plate carrier and I mean, you're good to go. I love this thing, but it's kind of not what I need right now. That's why I currently have my plate carrier set up. Now moving on to the gun belt. It's kind of one of the reasons why I started moving away from the Smersh and the OBE. I do keep it pretty simple. I got 2 pistol mags. The whole belt is from Tatscon. Actually, most of these magazine pouches are from Tatscon as well. The pistol pouches, they're like the Gen 2s, which I don't really like too much. But the Gen 1s, the green ones that you guys see, those are amazing. They're made out of wood. Wood. They're actually made out of obsidian netherrack. They're made out of rubber. And you know, they really help the magazines glide in pretty nicely. And then of course I got, you know, a tourniquet, I got my shears, and then I got my Safariland Glock holster. This was originally meant for my 19, or my 17, but I'm using it on my 19 and it has no effect whatsoever. And then, yeah, I like to take it to the range, but if I needed to, I could, you know, wear it with my plate carrier. Of course, I got my gas mask. I did get this back in the day because those of you that know Mr. Continental personally, one of my like top 3 biggest fears is nuclear war. I'm terrified. I saw the Chernobyl show once and I shit my pants. So I'm afraid of radiation. So I got this this Mira, M-I-R-A, you know, gas mask. It does have like the NATO standard. I believe these are the 40 millimeter. Please correct me if I'm wrong. 40 millimeter, what is it? Filters going on. And she's been holding up. Honestly, when I first got her, I thought that potentially like these straps were gonna wear down, but I've had her for a good 5 years and the straps have been holding up. And then of course you got your drinking straw if you need it. I just think this style of gas mask just looks so sick. I don't know, I love the look. Yeah, it definitely doesn't help when I'm running this in an AK. Like you probably don't even, and the Gorka, and the Smersh, you probably don't even know I'm an American. And I think that's pretty much it. I think that pretty much sums up, my arsenal, my breakdown for you guys. I hope it kind of explained why I have what I have and like how I've like moved things around over, like kind of jumped around as far as my kit. I am kind of curious to see what you guys have, kind of like see, you know, we can just bounce ideas back and forth off each other in the comments. Please let me know. I'm very curious. And that seems to be it. I mean, if you guys have any questions on any of my stuff, please let me know and I'd love to get back to you guys. And hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are, you know, enjoying your dinner, your turkey dinner with your families, and, you know, you guys are having a good time. If you're European, happy Thursday, I guess. I don't know. And take care, guys. God bless and have a good one. Happy Thanksgiving.